I got for selling me clothes, open for selling me blanket. If ever I live for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant.
Somebody called me proud.
Some of the obviously personalities I've come down, just had a lovely chat with Sandy there. Scott from Wessex Blades at the back, and like Lee, who you can just see at the back of now. It's big like knife talk.
Can I shoot you? With a catapult.
But yeah, I totally forgot to do any type of filming at all. But yeah, I mean, I've just been here. This is the first day. We got here Friday, and wow, I'm loving it. And there just ain't any time to do any real filming. If that makes sense. I've walked round and I've had a look at all the gear. Some of it's very expensive, some of it's a little bit cheap, but nothing too fantastic. There's a couple of things I've got my eye on now, but I'll make sure I walk round them all before I make a decision. Anyway, take care.
He bought a tool system which is not really working out for him. I don't really like it, so he's invested in another tool system. Yeah, we had him on tablets, so I can take all his little till and table. He's kept the same hardware up there, not 10-inch completely hardware.
Again, we're packed in very tight and tidy here. Again, I'm not going to drive too much because you can't help but get other people on your camera and they might not want to be on their YouTube video. But yeah, quite tight and tidy. You've got the Bazza crew just over that side, 3-minute walk, and the Camp Shaky guys, which I'll go over and see later on. I spent all day walking around the arena, just couldn't be bothered to film, to be honest. Too many people to talk to, you know, meet and greet and shake hands, which is a lot of what this is about for me. It's been an absolutely fantastic day. Just forgot to do a lot of filming, but hey ho. If I get time tomorrow, Mike Smith is turning up and Big Marty, so I'll show them about, and just to see if I can, well, just capture a bit of the bushcraft show, obviously from Mrs. Tightwood. The first thing she goes, when did you get on video? Anyway, take care, ladies and gents.
Just tell them about Woodgas too. Effie's had to show because you wouldn't believe us.
Right, ladies and gents, yeah, it's now the Sunday. I've had a fantastic time, just meeting everybody, chatting to and getting to know them. But yeah, remember to do a bit of filming here, primarily for Mrs. Tightwood. But this is like the traders area, and I think there's probably everything you want. We've even got the army here. Obviously, the army's been cut to ribbons now, and they want people just to volunteer. Army Reserve, they're now calling it. But there we are, Military Mart over there, all the big names in there. You can probably get anything you wanted here, bushcraft wise. Varying prices, I must admit. At this point I've only bought a few. Here's the big fella, Martin and Mike have turned up. There's the boating lakes over there. So much, it's just the day just goes so quickly that you haven't even got time to sort of really start and do filming and that. Totally amazed by the amount of people going, oh Mac, and you know, and I think, oh, you know, I had all chats with people. This is a big part of why I wanted to come here, to meet people that are all over the country, if that makes sense. And for me, I can talk to somebody online for a while, but it's not, you need to meet them for, you know, for the penny to drop and everything to drop into place, like, and actually get to know somebody. But yeah, as we go here, there's everything from like £170 pair of trousers to a 300 jacket to you know, some of the cheap ex-military type stuff. And one thing I can't grumble about is the number of traders that are here. It's everything from, if you want a bit of leather, I mean, I was going to take you in one now, just I'll be right, he said it's straight for the knives. It's unusual to find you in a knife tent, mate. It's unusual to find you in a knife tent.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
That's something I considered was what. Yeah, no, I did that yesterday, mate, but it took me a long time to get round. But yeah, something I thought about, you know, all the knife blanks. Nice one. And it's really nice to see what a lot of people are selling when you look on their websites.
Yeah.
I mean, there's knife blanks for every type of blade there, mate. Because I'll tell you what, that's one I admire in there, 30
No,
quid.
it's a bit too colourful, that one.
And then, you know, like, put my own scales on it and all that sort of stuff. That's certainly something I'm going to think about there, mate. So the condor neck knife for 30.
Yeah.
And obviously, scales galore.
You do your resin on your wood.
Yes.
And the guys are really knowledgeable. If you're like me, a working knowledge, I think, just 'cause I've watched a lot of videos, no practical skills, but they're here to help and guide you. But certainly here, this is the way I'd go, is with a blank, and then get the old
Would you like
scales
to take a brochure so you can have a look online?
I would as it goes, mate, yeah.
Yeah.
No worries.
I see you're being sensible and videoing things so you can.
It's just for a little sort of YouTube
Yeah,
thing and that,
yeah.
but yeah. As I just said, you can look on somebody's website, but it's different when you can come and
Absolutely.
feel the cloth, feel, you know,
Yeah.
the quality of the gear. So I would
That's-
like one of them, mate, yeah.
And that's got all the internet details
On it. So there's nothing like it's scale perception and that as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
my next sort of project, and we're talking about coming up to Christmas, we'll be buying a blank. I'm liking that
Yeah.
one there, and
Yeah.
doing the scales just to say that I've done that. I haven't got
Yeah.
the kit or equipment to heat treat and anything
No,
like
no,
that.
no. I mean that's a booming hobby market now.
Yeah. And some may see that it's cheating, but well, that's
it's not.
and then I'm going to
It's
have
not, of
a
course.
knife that I particularly want.
You get lots of satisfaction out of making
Making
stuff.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
But cracking, and this is one of the many stalls, ladies and gents. Hard to drag yourself away. And I've had a good dig round in here, the old Ridge Line gear on the bushcraft store. And again, goes to say you can see the gear before you buy it. No real deals, no real bargains, to be perfectly honest. I know they pay a lot of money to have a pitch here, and they can't reduce the prices, not moaning. But yeah, again, I'm not going to go up inside there, do the video, but there's a little Becca B2 necker knife I've got my eye on. Now here we go, there's a jacket I like. When I win the lottery, being serious here now, I like that, but it's no different to a service smock. £180 anyway, 179. That's quite expensive. Those 511 shirts, yeah, I'm not paying 50 quid for a shirt, no. I've got a little bargain rail here. I'm going to have a look on this yesterday because they seem to put some more gear on it. Mighty Cuff had a brilliant little jacket out of here yesterday. One of these, but heavily modified. Yeah, 60 quid and it's worth a lot more than that. Again, as I say, no matter what you wanted, here's the place to come and get it.
For yourself?
DD doing the DPM chart now, I never knew that.
Yeah, that'll be too short.
But anyway, I'm not doing too much filming. I don't want to catch the public's faces on it, but yeah, certainly whatever you wanted, bit of kit wise. Old Pathfinder set over there, quite liking that, you know, going back to my military days, but again we're talking about 50 quid. 50 quid's a lot of money for a water bottle and a metal mug. There's a nice bit of kit though, but yeah, can't justify that. Anyway, I'm waffling on now, ladies and gents. Again, there's a load of ironwork stuff going on here.
Had a good time so far?
Yeah, so far.
Bit drier than last year.
I wasn't here last year, apparently, so yes.
So, yeah, when I win the lottery and I get a big bug out vehicle, I'm going to have something like this, but I would have, I think what you've got to have a look at is one that Woody Woodpepper's doing. I'll try and catch a bit of that on film as it goes. It's a smaller, lighter, sort of man-portable version of one of these. It's like that, but about 20 times better. So, Again, I'll try and catch Woody Woodpecker. There's one on there. Marty Cuss got one and he knows his kit, and it's a spanking bit of kit. It just covers every little bit that you could want to do on that. I'll try and get Marty's one on cam, because that's 65 quid there.
I mean, even that thing, when you get it stopped.
Fair enough, and it's anybody with a bit of welding experience can sort of knock that up. And I mean, Woody Woodpecker's done that and done a load of modifications to it, sides and all sorts. I won't bore you with it. Also, there's a picture, pants, say 1,000 words. And here we have. I spent a considerable time hunting around here, the old military mart stall. Just unbelievable the stuff they sell, and it's nice because some of it's is used surplus, so it's nice to get your hands on things before you buy, if that makes sense, and you can have a little route round. Little result, I was looking at them 511 shirts. Very, very nice, but just quickly show you. Absolutely brand new. The guy's just said he's got 10,000 of them. Should have put that up. A working shirt there, proper NATO buttons, the whole lot, brand new. Love the colour. All the different sizes you want, including, you know, fat bloke size. So I've got one that fit me. And as opposed to £45 for a bushcraft shirt, I've just paid £2.50 for one. That's what I love about military mart. Alright, there's a bit of tat here and that, and some of it is used surplus, but it's priced accordingly. Yep, love that. £2.50 shirt, but to all intents and purposes is equal of any that have been sold for a lot more. Yeah, I love all that. And a few bits in there with little bins and so forth. Oi, look, get up here, mate, look at you. But yeah, certainly with this stuff, it's you want to see what you're buying, have your hands on it before you buy it. And there was just all the Eastern European stuff down there at the bottom. The old pots, £20 a big, they're aluminium for a big pot like that. They've got some cracking gear. Russian packs for a tenner, elsewhere sold £10. The old Swiss Army complete kit with the burner inside, £17.50. The more used they are, the cheaper they go. It's just, I'll walk you around here all day. Even the old bed booties. Again, I'm not going to stick the camera in the face, but yeah, it's just tons of stuff in there. Again, some of it's new, some of it's used, and you get to look at what you're buying before you send your money over. So I bought a few little bits and bobs in here and that, and I'm just well chuffed that I've got that shirt, exactly what I'm looking for. £2.50. This from yesterday. They bought a lot more gear down today. As the guy said, he goes back and refuels with gear. Even the old these are Mike from NC, he rates these is the LK35 rucksacks. I mean, there's one behind that, brand new, 35 quid. I keep thinking about that, but I don't go with rucksacks that have got frames, and if I bought another rucksack in the house, the missus would like belt me with something, you know, large and heavy. But I was thinking about having one of them, taking the frame off it and making my own harness for it, but you know, I've got lots of projects on the go, just getting the time to do them all, so I've resisted. But yeah, everything from a buffalo shirt to a 5-star military mart. I love this place, I love this place. You see here, coming out into the light, there's every single piece of kit that you could want here. The old Larboos there, that was a big pole, he sold loads since I've been here as it goes. This for your canvas, the old East German raindrop, even the German Flecktarn shelter half there for people that love the old canvas, a tenner. That's because this is just like the trade stands area. The actual event place in there is where the big teepee is, where all the talks are going on, is in another field as we'll go through. Again, I've got to keep remembering to stop talking to people and get the camera out and just do a quick film. There's Ben Alford knife, it's been like that the whole weekend. You know, you used to, like a football match, you have to shove your way to the front. Obviously a lot of interest. And I'll say, lovely knives. When I win the lottery, I'll have a cut of three. Anyway, take care. There's Finland, they've come all the way over there with the various tents and configurations and that. There's a brilliant jacket over there, probably cost you about 300 quid. Not indifferent from an SS smock. I will be, well, I don't need to mod it too much, but yeah, nice smock, a lot of money. I can do it cheaper than that. But there's a tent, some of it's familiar. If you're Paul Forest Prepper, he's got one very much like that. Different variations of it, but over there is very, very lightweight, a lot of interest on that. They didn't bring any for sale because I would have bought one. Silver on the inside, and it's like a baker tent, or you know, just so that you, it very much is reminiscent of a CVRT tent. And we've got, like, at the moment, the YouTubers corner, Stakey and Alan, Barking Badger, Mike and Foxy all over here having an old look, and a lot of interest in that. I said if you're going to start importing your gear to the UK and get a UK outlet to sell it, that configuration will appeal to a lot of people as it goes. Yeah, but yeah, loving that. Just got to remember to do some filming at times. Okay, this is the main arena part. All the stalls, demos. But you can get absolutely probably anything that you wanted. Various demonstrations and things you can play, and even the kids in the middle on the old assault balls. Absolutely cracking. There's Alan up there and Tiny. You just spend the day here and the day just goes. No idea of time.
Perhaps you need to go and get yourself shouted again, mate, and clear your head out.
Terrible to do some. Some lovely old kit, one of the old tent demos. This is a new Finnish company just come over to the show for the first time. So all the what I call half TPs. Paul Forest Prepper's got one. But that's what I like. And I think it's like everyone's familiar with that, like the Baker style tent or a small but man portable CVRT tent. Job done, I want one of them. It's got the silver sided material that you have your fire slightly further away so it doesn't obviously get damaged. I've got a tarp made out of this material and it's silver sided, so any heat that goes in there is kept in there for as long as possible. 2 poles, 2 at the back, job done. And that comes in at, he's just told me, like over a kilo, so if I have to send to Finland to get one of these, I will do. So I'm loving that. I know what material costs and that. Yeah, by the time you bought the material, even if you can get hold of it with the silver sided stuff, and you're sitting there and you're banging it out on a machine, and even if you just added like £5 an hour for your time, which is, I don't know what the minimum wage is or whatever, by the time these come into just under 100 quid, and it's the lightweight, you're paying for the material and that as well, like, I'm loving that, yeah. Sticks at the back, so it's just like a CVRT tent, or as we all know, the sort of Baker tent. But yeah, it's just something. Marty's lucky, he's going to actually take this one away. Bless him, he got to it before I did. No, we've had a good sort of ribbon about that. But yeah, loving that. Again, it's not set up properly and taught and that, but yeah, that's the new shelter I'll be looking to get in. Oh yeah, quite of activity area, the old bring and buy sort of area. Some right results, some right little bargains up there. Got a couple of bits. talking about a French DBM brand new camouflage waterproof, the top end waterproof, 15 quid, all we having a Sabre, rucksack, some of the stuff ain't actually hitting the floor before people are grabbing it up and that, and a proper wool jacket, 50 quid over there. It's just yeah, hive of interest, and yeah, some nice little bargains and nice little results depending on what you want. And we've got the old usual suspects as well. We'll come over there. David's just had a result on that.
It's a big, it's like, goes here, it's just circuit ball in. It's like a bad belt, just grab.
Yeah, right, ladies and gentlemen, we're all packed up, ready to go. Absolutely had a fantastic show here. Again, Steve's kit here is absolutely fantastic. Trouble is, when you're camping here, you know, you're always capturing other people on film, and that's not what I want to do. But yeah, this is the dream setup. And the guy who owns it, not really a YouTuber, because he was doing this like in 1980 before they even invented the internet, as Africa, Sahara, Ramirez, Canada, the total lot. You know, some people talk and some people do, and this is a gentleman that does. I've had some fantastic chats with him. He's a mate of David's, and truly, you know, I've actually said to him, he kind of gets my sense of humour. If you wake up one day and your landing's gone and your trailer's gone, it wasn't me, honest gov. But yeah, that's where we were. Again, there's only flattened grass, and you know, yeah, there's a fat bloke spot. So obviously we cleaned up as you normally do. But yeah, ladies and gents, I've had an absolutely fantastic first bushcraft show. Tents were a bit tight, that's it, job done, don't mind about that, crack on. Brilliant to see all the Camp Shaky guys, and you know, Camp Baz are up there, and you know, really clam. All the people I generally chat to on either Facebook or YouTube, it's just totally different, and meeting them in real people, and the generosity of people, you know, the Camp Shaky, the food, the brews, truly make you feel welcome beyond belief, like, you know, and that's really nice for me, because, you know, I go up to people, but I don't like bumbling in, and, you know, so, you know, Paul Fresh pepper and all that, Brummy pepper, it's just cracking. I've had a fantastic show. I bought a few bits, I haven't gone mad. Obviously Mike came down yesterday, was fantastic, brought Big Marty with him. You know, Big Marty got out of the car and he's looking at me and he's going, Ed, where's the shops, and you know, he's like me on the first day and the second day, like a kid in the toy shop, and he's bought everything he wanted. I'd say something strange there is, I've seen a lot of kit that you see online and you think, yeah, I like the look of that, but now I've seen it, handled it, and had a good look at it, I think, actually, you know, that's not what I want. So I'll probably save myself as much as I've spent, if that makes sense, with stuff I'd planned to buy. But on this, thank you very much, Dave, for getting us here, mate.
No problem, it's a pleasure.
It's been a cracking little show, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant, had a right nice time.
Nice,
Gone
yeah.
too quick, that's the trouble.
It did, mate, especially that first day, blimey.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's just walking around and everybody coming up and saying hello to you and all that type of stuff, mate. Oh, it's just the friendship and, you know, just people's generosity and, you know, that type of stuff is absolutely brilliant. But anyway, ladies and gents, we're soon to depart, sadly. There is nothing that's going to stop me getting to next year's one. Nothing. We're just going to have a quick look round on the floor, and then that's us done then. So, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Goodbye for me.
Goodbye for me.